Good evening, folks. It is Wednesday night. It is time for IndieCD's Creatives at Play. We have been off for almost a month at this point between conventions, illness, town meetings. Yeah. So we are back. We all have stuff to work on. Um, with me tonight, as always, we have Hobo and the top of Trey's head. We have Trey.
Oh, hi.
We have a Dawn. We have a Foxy. We have a Rich.
That guy owes me money.
Get him.
And now I get to try and get OBS to work properly.
Good luck with that.
Yep, gonna need it. That is not what I
Took
wanted
the
to
words right out of my mouth.
do. I'm wondering if some of the updates I did earlier today are messing with me. Decided to try out the newest Call of Duty, which requires secure boot to be enabled. The hard drive has to be GPT instead of MBR for the partitioning. Yeah. Whole bunch of fun. And now OBS is not wanting to load. Awesome. Oh, there it goes. Woo!
So have you made some forward progress with IndieCD.org?
Very little.
But that is still progress.
It is. All right, there we go.
What was that? That was washing of the ketchup plate.
Yep. I was gonna say it sounded like a sink.
Took me a second.
Let's see here.
Okay, so those that are streaming to Kick, which we are streaming to my Kick, Trey's Kick. If you're being streamed to Kick, make sure you keep an eye for your bots.
Oh, which I have a pro. Hey, pro.
Oh, you have a pro? I don't have a pro. Pro, you have a pro. I offered ankles and you go to Trey's. No, I'm teasing.
I actually have a channel point thing that specifically says show us an ankle that I set up specifically for a pro.
Nice.
Look at him. Hobo's ready.
Ankles on my channel, but it's there.
Look at Hobo's getting ready for his
Right.
ankle shots.
No,
His ankle shots.
Ready. I never said it was going to be my ankle on my channel, but it's there.
Oh.
All right,
And thank you for who may be joining us on the mad. I said before right before the show started, I am out of practice, so tonight could be quite interesting.
That's okay. I think we all are.
Right. I was going to say, I've seen us in practice.
True.
I've seen us when we've gone every week for months on end, and
I need to help with something.
Rich will be right back.
Maybe.
After these messages, Rich will be right.
Where's my red?
that looks weird.
Joey looked a lot like Mike Jimmy.
Right?
What on earth? When did Mike Jimmy just go into our basement?
Oh, there we go. I just got pro'd. I got pro pooled on my page. He's asking for ankles.
Where's the ankles?
Hey, pro, watch this. Wait a minute. What'd they do with the?
Did they change it up again?
There. See, Hobo is showing an ankle. Trey, help me out here.
Look at this lovely ankle.
There it
So
is.
graceful, so delicate. I'll cut you in on the profits, though. He's like, gonna see some booty hole here in a minute.
There you go. Okay,
There we go.
Giving the people what they want.
exactly.
Oh.
So, welcome
All
back,
right.
Joe. You cut your hair and dyed it not red.
Right?
Became not a New Zealander.
I keep forgetting when I use StreamYard and OBS together like this, I have to start OBS, turn on the virtual camera, have that as the primary camera first, then add the second camera with, my actual webcam, get it on into StreamYard, switch that over to the virtual stream, then switch the virtual back to me, and yeah.
That's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why I'm normally in here early to, make sure I'm set up, except for today.
That's because you were down the hall. Oh, good job. Good job. Forgot that. Mm-hmm.
And I should probably do all my duties real quick. As Dawn said, we are streaming out to 8 different locations, including the Madness Entertainment Group, several channels on Kick, and also YouTube and Twitch. We are also partnered with Dubby. Go to dubby.gg, use code IndieCD10 to get 10% off. And I have also started a music station on Kick. It's IndieCD Music, where right now it's just got the music of Dan Hollifield. I'm trying to get some others. But any money that's brought in from subscriptions, gifted subs, kicks, all that fun stuff, a portion of that money will be going to the creators of the music.
And I did see that there was that Dan is talking with another mutual friend of all of ours to see if music can be played from them.
Yep.
So. What what?
Okay. I don't know if you heard it, but the gong went off, and then I heard a cat meow behind me, and then the tentacles are going.
Where did a gong come from?
I was gonna say, look who looks the most innocent up at the top there.
Hobo, what'd you do?
Right.
Okay, we know it was Rich.
And look who looks so innocent. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways.
And with that, we're going to play some Dan Hollifield's music here with track number 13, Set This Place on Fire.
I think we're getting there already.
Which is part of his second helping album. And you can find all his links. You can find all his music on bandcamp.com. Coming soon, you'll be able to find his links on IndieCD.org. Again.
I'm going to brace this up because the sound effect sounds like I'm just using a hail pail.
Question, Mr. Gochman. Is it possible for those that are playing on the IndieCD music channel on Kick that you can put their links to where they can find their music, like such as Bandcamp, on that? On their description?
Probably.
But that's nice.
I got to play with it. So
that's what she said.
The Kick, the about area for Kick, you're only allowed to make characters.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm actually about at max with where I'm at right now.
Okay. Too bad there's not a website that they can just be directed. I'm totally teasing Joey. I know you are working your ass off on it. I just have to give you some shit because
that's what we do.
Said that, coming soon you'll be able to find his links there.
being a smartass. So should I start with the comments, or anybody got anything? What are you guys working on tonight? We'll do that real quick. Obviously, you're working on IndieCD, Joey.
I am? Oh, I am. Oh.
Surprise.
And oh, that's new. What are you working on, Rich?
Well, it's the continuation of the scarf. The first brown stripe of the Doctor Who scarf is completed. It is now time to start the first gold stripe. So this is the area of the scarf that Dead Mike looked over during the technically, I guess it was our dead dog party. I was like, holy fucking shit, are you making the Doctor Who scarf? Yes. So,
Oh,
yeah.
shoot. Now what happened here? Oh, where'd you guys go?
I'm being attackmated.
Here we go. Oops. Okay. And what about you, Ann? Oh, never mind. She's not there. We'll come back to Foxy here in a moment.
He's working on her amateur magic and her disappearing act.
Yes, she's an illusionist. And what about you, Miss Trey?
I have about an inch to go on the top of the ray, and then we're going to start working on the brim.
Ooh,
So you're got just the tip?
Just the tip.
just the tip.
Rub of the tip.
We all just need the tip. And you know that right now, Aunt Donna, if she's
Or the
in
whole
the chat,
person?
could be
What's
worth
that?
a few tips.
Or the 10-inch Grayson?
Every inch counts. Oh, wait, we got a Foxy. The Foxy has returned. What you working on, Foxy?
I'm just working on some line stuff and proportions. Sketchy stuff.
Okay. And I hear a
Will be,
hello, Mr. Thesis. Hey, Thesis, what are you working on tonight?
Now it's 14 inches of Grayson.
He's working on getting warm. He just took the dog out in the rain.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, good luck with that.
Blame it on the rain.
Get out of my hand, Rich.
But the rain don't
Well,
care.
So in high school drama, our stage manager's name was Dwayne. And his girlfriend, Trisha, had a really, really bad Elmer Fudd type list with the R's becoming W's. So we would always sing, blame it on Dwayne. Because half the time, she was. And I'm not talking about the meteorological event.
Okay, let's see here. What do we got going on? Dan was the first in tonight. He's saying good evening. Hello, Dan. We are listening to Dan's music. If anybody didn't know who Dan was, this is Dan. And Sarah is joining us as well. She said she might be here when it's actually live, but hi. Hopefully you are here. We love you. And then some guy named Rich is here as well. He's not completely, he's sober, but he's got some anesthesia headache going on.
Oh.
Just a lot.
I have
So
post-massage fibro fog going on, so. And Carl is saying hey to Dan and Sarah and Rich. And Carl said he was also completely sober, but I'm fixing that with the gin that Rich gave him. Thanks, Rich.
And then, of course, I reply to that to the wrong frickin' page.
Ah, he says. And Thesis says good evening. Why do I feel like me saying Thesis says good evening just feels weird?
because he's weird.
No, because he's right there.
Are you sure?
Yes.
But what if he's not right there? What if he's left there?
Well, if he left there, he'd still be out in the rain with the dog.
But what if he technically wasn't left there either? What if he was just always there?
Okay. Anywho's, Carl says, hey, thesis.
I'm gonna drink more tea,
Thesis feels like we haven't been here in almost a month. Wait, exactly.
right?
Yeah, I get it. And Carl says, right. And there is the link for Belated Thesis. This is show on Saturday night, 6:30 Central Time on YouTube, where he is going to talk about a famous Chinese woman.
Yes. You don't get to find out who yet. Gotta wait and find out Saturday.
This is me going, did I tune in last Saturday? I don't remember. The last week has kind of been a blur.
Oh.
So,
That happens
Bing
sometimes.
now when.
Carl is
Sorry.
laughing, and Dan is laughing. Carl saying, excellent. Oh, and there's Donna. She says, hey, everyone. Hopefully she is done shaking her head and rolling her eyes at us right now.
Being haunted by the tip.
Dan goes, I wish Thessaly had given me a shareable link to her and her partner's latest song. It is amazing. Oh. And Carl said, hey, sweetie. He's talking to Donna, I'm assuming.
Again, are you sure?
I'm assuming.
Yep. We're never sure.
I gave him gin. He might be talking to me.
That is true. And Joey
That's
gave
what
him
depending how many cups he is.
Joey. And since Trey and Foxy and I are of the female varieties, he might be talking to us. And he also might be talking to Brett and Hobo while we're at it.
Just cover all the bases.
Yeah. Carl said, you are the most welcome, Carl. I thought you'd appreciate it when we had it in the tasting. Ooh. And Dan says, hi, Carl, I guess. Ow.
Don't you be getting sick too? Dry spot.
Monday on the drive home.
I just got a tickle and I think I lost my voice.
Oh no! Yeah, after you've
I know.
9 times.
Either that or I'll have to talk into the microphone like this. Oh my God, my voice is messed up. Okay.
I got a porcupine in my phone.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cough in your ear. Which is, damn it, wrong window. Donna is laughing at Dan, and Carl goes, I am having gin, Donna. And Donna says, oh, crap. Dan says, I do have my moments. Mostly they are in between being charming and being fertilizer-faced. And we still don't know where you ended up. Well, I think we do, but...
Yeah, we have multiple stories for where he ended up.
And I think that Dan is working on a story of where him and Dimitri went. Oh, excuse me. Rich says the FBM 3D printer is about 80 to 90% set up. It will likely be live before the weekend. Nice. Dan said, and Joe, you really need watching paint dry in Nick's music list. 9 minutes of me being let off the leash musically. Ooh. Ooh. Carl says 2 minutes. And you better get more gin in him. And Dan goes, it's playing now on my own computer.
Nice.
And Botrix has joined the channel, and Carl is offering Botrix some gin. Do we know if Botrix is old enough to drink?
Do we really want to get our AI overlords drunk?
I was going to say, that sounds like a bad idea.
Yes.
Yes.
No, it's not a bad idea. Yes, I want to see the AI drunk.
Isn't it always drunk?
For science.
Considering the results it gives sober, I want to see drunk.
For science, I need to.
The AI robots can't stay on their feet as is.
If it's this fucked up sober,
I want to see it make a hand while drunk.
You would
So-
end up with some eldritch horror
Who
octopus
doesn't
hand.
do? Maybe it'll figure it out. I mean,
I made
Figure out everything.
scammers laugh on the way home Monday. So I'm trying to listen to my music, and of course, since it's playing over my phone, it's getting interrupted every time my phone rings. So I'm starting to get very irate. So finally I answer, and I go through the prompts without saying the magic words of yes. And finally get to a live person. And as soon as the person picks up, I'm like, "Hi, my name is Franklin. I'm here to talk to you about your car's extended warranty."
Nice.
I got a call yesterday while I was at work, and I've got the scam calling feature set on so that they have to say their name, and I have the power to decide if I want to answer it. And I get maybe Tarzan as the caller ID. And I'm looking at it. So I take a screenshot because this is too funny. And I go into my boss's office, and my boss and his wife are in there, and I'm like, the jungle's calling me. Tarzan needs me. Well, so I don't answer because I'm laughing too hard. I can't at that point. And then the transcript comes through of the call. The dude's name might have been Tarzan or Taiwan. Not quite sure. But it was an actual person calling from where I had bought my car from. But the rest of the day, I'm like, Tarzan called me. They're up there. The technology's up there in the jungle now. Hi, baby. You gonna come say hi?
Okay. Okay. Are we? Okay, I think I got my voice back. Thank you for the rest, guys. And there's the bread. See, there's the bread. And a hobo. And if the camera was turned just a little bit farther, it would be the perfect ankle shot for Pro.
I mean, you got so many angles. There's so many angles in this scene just for Pro.
Brett's like, see, my ankles are doing really well.
So glad I trimmed
You know
his
what?
nails yesterday.
Wow.
I was gonna say, I bet you're really glad you trimmed those.
Oh yeah.
Here you go, bro.
Carl is saying hello, IAP crew, and Dave goes, I owe that guy money, and then Pro did say hi. Hi, Pro. Oh, let's see. Hi. Kitty's joining us as well. Hello, Kitty.
Kitty.
Welcome. Long time no see. And Dan says, my last OBS update had to be stopped after 48 hours.
Oh my god.
Oof.
Ooh.
Hello, Kitty. And more greetings for Kitty. And Pro is laughing. And Midnight Maharaja is here with us as well. Hello, people, he says.
Midnight.
Midnight.
Oh, hey,
Midnight.
Pro's like, I'm headed over to my channel.
Yep.
I didn't mean to steal your viewer. I'm sorry.
It was funny. It was after I was like, yeah, they got to pay for ankles on my channel.
I think I guilted into him, but you know.
Well, then we're sitting over here giving them out.
And Nick's joining us. He says, good evening, folks. The Nick field has been mighty and varied. Hello, Nick. I hope you're having a good evening. And if your family is watching, hello, Amanda, Xander, and the kitty cats. And Dan said, as Wolfbane Jack said, if you got the curves, baby, I got the angles. I need to just have my badge out here. Because then I could just do that.
Nice.
Or, thanks to Rich, I could do this one too.
Right?
once the UV print arrives, there's likely to be shirts and hats and
Nice.
All kind of things for the cult of Chris, huh?
I'll be able to sling all kinds of cock next year.
Nice.
Excellent.
They are working on contracts and possibly found a new home for us for next year for Helicon. More to be decided and determined. They have to obviously dot I's, cross T's, and dot the lowercase J's as well. And girls, before we get too far, good job this week, my Mumsy pals. You're welcome. I'm hoping to make crepe, but I'm not going to push it. I got 2 more greenies today, so it'll get there. Process. Where's the ankles? We're showing you all the ankles. And there's greetings to Nick and Dan said the Nick Field allowed me to listen to my Themes for Streams album. There you go. And he sees the ankles.
Okay, they need socks around Pro.
Pro Pool is a guy that we met through OMG's channel, or that's how I met him. And OMG had a stream right before we started. He does mashups on Wednesday night, and you guys know me. I joke around, and yeah. At one point in time, when OMG's like, "Oh my God, you two," a couple weeks ago. And Nick said, "Glad it was a service, Dan." And he said, "No, do more readings of your stories." I think he's referring to Dan in that. I don't know. Carl says, "Joe, I go through the same thing using OBS and StreamYard. Pop all around." And there's a bouncing kitty. Dan goes, "Nick, several people make their livings off of reading my stuff, but new work I can do on my own." Speaking of Dan, just that you said that made me trigger a thing. I went to BookFest last weekend here in Peoria. It was amazing. It was so much fun. I was talking to a gentleman that is part of the Chicago Horror Writers. And we got to talking, and I said something about Apelian webzine, and Dan Hollifield, and he goes, "Oh, I know who that is." I'm like, "Oh, you're friends with him?" And he goes, "Well, I don't know him personally." And I go, "Oh, well, I do." Nothing like sounding arrogant.
It's such a small world.
It was just
We were
fun.
talking about music one time, right? We were talking about music one time, and we're like, "Oh, you probably really like this guy's music that we know. His name's Dan Hollifield." And they're like, "Oh yeah, we listen to his music," and we're like, "Oh, okay, we know him."
There is actually a list of people that I kind of talked to and stuff this last weekend, and I posted it on the Holocom page. I think I'm going to go ahead and copy and put that list on my page, because it's a small list of the people that I did meet, but some of those people, there was so much fun that I had a blast. So, but that was my funny thing. Oh, I know him personally. At least I didn't say, "I just saw him in a kilt last weekend."
That would have been a great little anecdote, like, "Oh yeah, I know him. I saw him in a kilt."
I just spilled water on myself. Of course, I have a drinking problem apparently. And Carl says, "The gong thesis is thesis appearing." Okay, we get a thesis hand. Okay.
The bracelet always makes it look like thing is like, woo.
And Dan says that gong means thesis is here.
You're not getting the red dress. Back off.
However, we do get crab style.
Anytime you want now.
Exactly.
And there is the link to the music page. So if you are on Kick, go over there, give them a like, and that way you can listen to Dan's music and other musicians as we sign them on, I suppose to say.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And Woody is joining us from Pop's channel. Hello, Woody. How are you tonight? And it makes it very cool. And Carl goes, someone stole Foxy.
I don't know where that came from.
That was not me.
Oh,
It's
look
gotta
at
be
the
Chris.
one again. That was my pen check.
Like the guilty look wasn't a dead giveaway. Come on.
If my hands were on the keyboard.
Here's the thing. Something like that gets uploaded, it's either Joe or me.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're going to be honest about it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right. But that's why I right away. Nope, I'm safe.
Yeah. If Joe's like, nope, I didn't do it, you know it had to be me.
That was fun. That was good.
Or are we going to get the red dress?
He still looks like, and I actually talked about him doing that with some friends the other day. I'm like, he looked like Lone Wanker when he showed up at the Red Dress Run a few years back. So I'm like,
Oh, you're running buddy.
yeah, one of the drinking group of the running problem people. Lone Wanker is his name.
What are you doing there?
And the dress was very, they like I said, they have the same kind of body shape and height and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, whoa. It's Lone Wanker's brother. Second Wanker. No.
Bullwanker?
Bullwinkle?
Right.
Wilson Square.
Cranky?
Frank. I haven't seen Frank Yankers in forever.
I know. And what he says, dark scarf. And Nick is saying raindrops keep falling on his heads.
Oh my.
His heads. Is there something you should know? He says.
He is a cryptid.
Well, no, he said falling on Theseus's heads.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I was wearing pants.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah, depending on how much the rain is flowing there, it doesn't matter. It's still going to hit.
True. And Ruby is joining us. Hello, Ruby. In a minute. Hopefully you are good. And Joey, there is a bot hanging over on Twitch. Just thought I'd
yeah, I already got it.
Dan said, oh, great. Found the butane dispenser I've been looking for 3 weeks. Good.
You don't need more fiber in your diet, sir.
Well, greetings and greetings to Ruby. And Ruby is saying that it's good to see everyone. And Carl says, the jungle is calling to me. And Houston Dave says he's late to the party. And Carl said, oh, hi, kitties. Of course. We're here for the cats. And greetings to Dave. And Dan said, not late, just in time, Dave. And Carl said, no ankles shown here, but if you ask, you can see Dawn's knee. No, you can't. That thing is braced under my table. If I try to get out from underneath here, we're going to have an issue.
How's it feeling?
It hurts. I've got the brace. The brace that's on it is from the one that's like basically to my hip, almost to my ankle. So
Yeah.
it does help. I mean, walking wise, but it does hurt like a son of a. So.
Like a son of my mama.
I go see the surgeon again on Friday. So wish me luck. And should we play an ad? After
Probably should.
Dave says hi. We're getting to that time, aren't we?
Yeah, we're a half hour in.
Yeah, it's about that time. Oh my gosh, I'm remembering that I need to do ads. Are you doing it, Joey, or am I?
Yeah, I can do it real quick. I
Okay.
already paused the music, so
That's why it's like, the music stopped.
let's play a couple of ads here, and we're going to start with this one.
Which is worse, parental interference in your job or a person with a weapon when they shouldn't have one? Working security can be boring, but some conventions are a blast. Find this and all of Donna Carlene's books at lulu.com or look for her on IndieCD.org.
And we are back.
I want to show this. I also got this last weekend at Bookfest. I'm going to make myself bigger so everybody can see this. Okay. I got a gherkin.
It's so cute.
It's a little pickle. It's a gherkin.
It's a little family.
Oh,
It does. It looks like a little pickle family.
Now, it's not about the size, it's how you use the pickle, okay?
We had this
Just remember,
conversation.
every pickle is perfect.
Yes.
don't be,
Even if it
don't
has
be
little
tricking on
bumps
that
on
gherkin.
it.
It's an empty pickle.
Oh, you hadn't seen the little pickle yet, had you, Trey?
Oh,
The little pickle.
adorable.
Little pickle. I don't know where I'm going to put him. I think
Trey, did you send her the pictures of the cats?
No, I didn't. I told her about it.
Okay. We got the cats a little pickle kicker, and they absolutely went nuts over it.
I heard they tried to kill the pickle kicker.
They did. Hobo was trying to rip its head off.
Like they were both going after it.
The weird things that they find that it's like, this is my toy forever.
Mm-hmm.
And I said the tree that we decorated last night at Emmy's, because we decorated that tree was only about this tall. And we put their toys in it, and they completely just killed it before we left last night. I was like, good, that's what it's for. And Dan said he will be glad when the hotel signs the Holocon contract. Well, when everybody signs it. But yes, we will all be happy, and that way we can release more information and get everything in the planning stages. I'm excited about it. It's going to be a change. It will be a change from what we're used to, but we will try to make as staff, we will try to make the transition as seamless and nice as possible.
And I'm going to turn the music back on with track number 20, Watch and Paint Dry.
Oh, and Trey and Joey, I just thought I'd let you know that I've been given full creative giving on the auction this year. More to come as things start planning out. We've got time yet, but yeah. Kitty says, a bouncing me? Yes, there was a bouncing kitty. I don't think it came through, did it?
Oh, it did.
It did? Okay. Yeah, it's a bouncing kitty. Boing, da-doing, 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 da-doing. I gotta go find where Kitty was asking about the... Yep, there, okay. And Carl goes, are you bouncing, Kitty? Dave says, love the
That's
shenanigans.
nice.
And Donna is plotting Rich's antics. And yes, Places, what did you say? I'm sorry.
She bounces nice.
So is the red dress when you're doing the crab walk? Crab
All
walk.
Rachel, my antics were uploaded because I wasn't paying attention to what the hell I'm doing tonight.
I think it was when you were playing with your dick on screen.
No, that came in after the red dress video.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Either way. It says now there are the three and a quarter old Dan stories that almost no one has read. LOL. I need to finish the research on story number 2, but the 3rd and 4th are complete except for y'all's critiques. Woo! Oh, Dan. I'm interested in 2 because I know that you wrote it and then you were going to rewrite it, but I don't know if you completely rewrote it or what. Kitty was bouncing before this. Just wanted to let y'all know.
Doing the math, let's see. 14, that's 90 inches of dick. Oh, okay, 90 and a half.
Oh my.
If Pro's still watching, see, the spoon size doesn't matter. And Dan said, in that jungle, and I'm going to stop because I think I hit my right close to the 10 seconds. But,
You know, the need to see
Actually, that was more about
away.
5.
I would say I was nowhere close to 10 seconds, and I know how long 10 seconds is. So
so let's try it.
More than 9
Exactly.
seconds, less than 11.
10 seconds is a lot longer than you think.
Especially when you're riding a bull.
and that's only 8 seconds.
Or when you're trying to come up with filler for a class, waiting for people to answer questions, or not answer questions, ask questions. Yeah,
Yep.
gets really rambly.
And Carl goes, I imagine that it's fun to watch, a bouncing kitty. And Dan said, typos again, he needs more rum. And Ruby goes, you might enjoy being a fly on the wall of our classes, Carl. A bunch of 20 and 30-year-olds in leotards dancing and bouncing around. Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, Carl's
What
not
did
going
you
to be
start?
on for the rest of the night.
Oh, Ruby, what did you start?
More like, what did they continue?
Kitty's laughing at Ruby. And Donna said, thanks for playing their ad.
Not a problem.
And Carl says, too energetic for me. I'll wait for the 40 to 50-year-old. Carl, remember the 40 to 50-year-olds have bad knees.
Not a lot of bouncing.
Dave said, haven't seen it. Well, okay, the bounce house happened last night because Emmy got me cracking up and laughing as I was holding one of the cats. So then I'm laughing like this. The cat just does this number.
You know what? So one of our friends had a bounce house for her kid's birthday. And, being the adults that we are, we were looking at it and we're like, it doesn't have a maximum weight. And the kids were inside doing the party games and stuff. So we go up to the person that rented it and we're like, does it have a maximum weight? And she's like, you know what? The person we rented it from owes me money. Have fun. So we did. Several of us, we went one at a time, but we went in the bounce thing, and as an adult, it's amazing.
I still want to open up my adult version of the Sky Zone that's got, like a General Lee car hood slide.
Yes. But with cushions so that you don't die at the end of it.
Oh yeah, I mean everything on the other side is going to be heavily padded, and I'm not talking like the gym match that we had when we were kids.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. No, like the super cushy one.
Yes.
Yes. But yeah, 10 of 10. We recommend. As an adult, you get a chance.
Dan says, we will tag team the pickle.
I'll see if I can get a partnership with AARP.
If we're going to tag team the pickle, I should probably hold this one up again then too, shouldn't I?
Yep. Remember, high five.
Dan goes, oh, that's one of my best ones, Joe. He's referring to his song, who we're listening to. And Dan goes, does a cowboy really think 10 seconds is a long ride?
It depends on the situation. Like
Okay.
$5 a lot? Dollars? No. Bodies? Yes.
So, all right, cowboy style. When you climb on your girlfriend or wife, and start going to town, and hold on real tight and say, "This is how I was doing your sister last night." Try to hold on for 8 seconds.
And then you have to and then you throw a cloud
And
in
then
front of them and try to run away after.
And then there's cowgirl style, where she climbs on top, and in the middle of it, whispers, "I have HIV," and tries to hold on for 8 seconds.
Jesus.
That's so messed up.
Richard,
They are
And
only
silence
slightly
descends
filthy.
upon the village.
And blame Dan.
it's always Dan's fault, huh? Carl
Oh,
goes bad.
he's the one
He's
asking-
here to catch him.
He was the one asking if and anyone thought 10 seconds was a long ride.
I just hit my taco. Which
Do you
I
need a minute?
Because I was going to hold it up and be like, bad knees easier to catch him. Almost I got one of these, and then as I was pulling that up, I hit my taco.
I'm just gonna keep copying and pasting stuff over here.
What?
I'm just hooking over here.
Oh wow, we've lost Rich.
All right, yeah, you broke me. Good job.
You guys haven't broke me yet tonight. Good luck with that. Dan says, "Old Dan number 2 needs more research before I can finish. Have to look Cherokee mythology and Irish mythology." Okay. And Dan said, "Richie, you have to make sure there are no firearms in the house first." And Carl says, "Donna's beating her taco, not the green room." And Nick goes, "Y'all need therapy." Oh wait, wait.
This
Blame me. You have to blame me. I'm thinking about Dawn's taco. Carl said, "Donna's beating her taco," and Nick said, "Y'all need therapy."
I think most of us have therapy.
Oh,
To be honest.
it's already there, dude.
This is therapy.
I was like, I go, several others go. Like, this is us on therapy.
No, this is one of my therapies. And that is incredible. You guys are quiet. I figured you'd be like ready to go.
They're taking it easy on you since it's your first day back.
Oh, I appreciate that. And apparently, I wanted to beat my taco.
You know, we don't judge. We do question.
I do judge. I judge most people to be pretty freaking awesome, but that's beside the point.
That's because you surround yourself with people that are pretty freaking awesome. Carl goes, "Nick, we haven't been hit by the Facebook police. Just saying." Oh, he got called out.
Dang.
Anybody else see that bus just come flying through right at Nick?
I heard it go down the street.
Didn't Nick get hit by the FB police again?
Yeah, I hit it
Semi.
for like 4 in a row.
Wasn't it for the same post? It was weird. And Dan says, "This is our therapy." And Nick goes, "Facepalm." I know. Let's see here. So now what? And Carl said, "Yeah, it was the same post 4 times."
This.
Oh, and Kimmy goes, "We could talk more, make Dawn go into micro machine mode." Somebody talk about what they're doing tonight.
Apparently, I didn't realize that 1.25 inches was Apparently 1.25 inches was a lot shorter than I was thinking it was. There, I got the words out.
Words, you got the
Only
best
took me
words.
37.5 times.
Words are hard.
Yay, Bert, Mitch, nerdy, oompy, doopy, doop. Yay, Bert, Mitch, nerdy, does a bark, 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 bark. Into the channel.
I'm working on the IndieCD page.
Good.
I might actually finish my Jimmy's page tonight.
Yay. So that means you're moving forward.
Somewhat.
Thank you for finishing that statement, Joe.
Good.
You know what?
That
Speaking
pause was just in
of
the wrong spot.
HoloCon, Don, any idea when you were thinking of doing the IndieCD 411 for the CSI that was down there?
I have not actually talked to Rebecca since I've been back, unfortunately. Everything kind of things kind of got crazy the last month, the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. So I do need to get in touch with her though. Nick said he shared a public sponsored book ad in a private group and somehow it posted 4 times and got flagged 4 times. And Dan said, Nick, back away from this reality. There will be another one along in 30 minutes. But why would you want to leave this reality? Especially this reality. Nick said, insufficiently girthy? It's evidently half a gallon of rum is not enough to cope with, y'all. Dang, Dan. Oof. Oh, geez. Nick said, I already had my dryer hose snap off its holder, fall onto hot water pipes, smolder, and then burst. Oh no. The dryer hose.
God.
By chance, when is IndieCD Con next year? I know the date and I can't remember it.
Sometime between January 1st and December 31st.
You're funny.
Yeah, but looks aren't everything.
Oh, dear Lord.
Somewhere between January 1st and April 1st.
That's what I was thinking. Girl said, dang, Nick, well, I hope you're okay. I hope the kitties are okay. I hope Xander's okay, and I hope Amanda's okay.
Yeah.
Indian said his neck popped just loud enough for me to slap him out of jealousy. During my massage today, my back popped, and it felt glorious.
Ooh.
I'm
That's
jealous.
probably why I fell asleep. Ugh.
It's actually kind of a good thing that I'm redoing the site. Because I didn't know that Mike Jimmy had redone... Well, I knew he was redoing his website. I didn't realize that he redid the store and everything, so all the links I had technically didn't work any longer on his profile page.
Dang.
Sometimes things break for the right reasons.
It's a way to start over. Hey, Carl said, so Dave, your clan is going for level 4 this month? Ooh. We'll be lucky if we hit 2 because
Oh, me too.
I got 17 left. I got 2 more today. So. Nick said, so I got to go up a little ladder with recovering dislocated ankles and hammer with sprained wrist and new improvised hanger. Oof. Nick, what is going on with you, my child?
Nick, you're supposed to go down a level so you go up a level, not go up a level.
Dan said, Dawn, I'd pop your back daily, but I'm married. Ah, Dan. And I love Lindsay, so. And Carl goes, it's okay, Dawn, really. I know. It's okay. I know. I'm myself convinced that it's okay.
Get down from there. Didn't belong there.
We got a naughty kitty happening.
Naughty kitty.
Oh, Red, what are you doing?
Playing with the fly swatter.
Red, did you want to go spat?
Your little
You little agent of chaos. Jesus.
I do not want to put Bread and Reggie in the same room.
Oh no. There'd be so much. The world would explode.
That would be. Can you imagine two Tasmanian devils in the same spot? That's what that would be. But I love them both.
Sir, you do not belong in there.
You know, now you're just making me want to catnap things and experiment, but in a fun way. There's plenty of laser pointers and
dances. Chaos Gremlins, unite.
Right. Well, he's a brown tabby, but he's basically orange.
Well, and Carl's saying it's the tabby boys, and Reggie's a gray tabby. But we wanted to show you, Carl, his whiskers have grown back after he tried setting the house on fire. Oh. And she does have childproof lock thingies on her oven.
Good.
Speaking of ovens, Mom and Dad's oven malfunctioned. I think I talked about it the other day.
stop producing chicken.
It didn't want to turn off, and it just wanted to get hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. So they had to turn off the gas to get it to stop.
That's a terrible malfunction.
Yeah. She burnt the cookies.
What you want to do.
She burnt her cookies. She was very sad about that.
I'm glad that's the worst that happened, though.
Yeah. She's like, oh yeah, there was flames coming out from the bottom. Like, Mom!
She's mad that the cookies burnt.
Yep. But she made 2 loaves of banana bread before that, and they came out okay. Oh, hello, Hobo. But yeah. Mm-hmm. So then I talked to her tonight, and I said, "Did you get a new oven?" She goes, "The one I picked out, I decided I didn't like, so we're getting a different one, and it should be here Friday." Then she proceeds to say, well, that oven's not that many years old. It can't be more than 20. And I'm like, I moved 20 years ago. You got that when I was in high school. I almost burnt down the house using that stove in a different way. I said, so that's closer to 30 years old. She's like, oh, I didn't realize it was that old. Never
Especially
done.
for devices that haven't been meant to last more than 10 years in the past 50.
I know. I couldn't believe when I actually thought, I'm like, it doesn't feel like it is that old, but it is. My mom is just impeccable at taking care of things, though. So it was an internal malfunction on something that looked gorgeous on the outside. Kind of like me. Jesus. And Pops is joining us. Hello, Pops. And he says, hey, yo, back. It looks like you had fun at Michigan Con last weekend. Can't remember which one. It was up there in Michigan, and it was a convention. So we're just going to call it Michigan Con for right now. Carl said, Hemio. I can't say that name. Hermione. Fit into my hand. I was surprised to pull back. I managed to pull the skin flap back and bandage it. Oh! Guess what? Yeah, guess what kind of cat he is? Tabby.
They are agents of chaos. It's a stripe.
Uh-huh. Dan said, Carl, that's why I would gently swat the kitties with the hand that isn't being bitten.
Yeah, Barry is a tabby as well, and yeah, it's Misty is constantly screaming at him.
And there is Grim. Hello, Grim. Happy belated birthday.
Hey,
Grim.
Grim is now one of us.
Merry Christmas.
One of us. One of us. Oh, we're screwed.
Same age as my youngest niece.
And there's greetings to Grim. And Nick said, hey, Grim, making tomorrow's game. Ooh. Yes, because it is
Thursday tomorrow.
Yeah. And Grim says, not sure, but they will try. And there's greetings to Grim. And there is the link to fund my comic for Goodbye to Romance, an artistic tribute to Ozzy Osbourne. Make sure you do check that out, please.
Oh, yeah.
It is his grandson's first published art, or his grandson's first published art is in that. Well, congratulations. Put that out. And Nick says, I hope you do. You have been half in, half out, and folks worry. Oh, he's talking to Grim. I'm like, wait a minute, me? No, what? Huh? Oh, Grim, yes. We do get concerned, Grim. And Carl's greeting Grim, and Dan says, Grim is now one of us. And Grim said, no, Dan. And also, hugs, kiddo, from Nick. Grim goes, no,
Always
you are
been
now
one of us.
one of
How can you just officially be one of us?
Nick's laughing evilly because we know that's how he does, but. And Carl goes, yeah, I don't know who was doing the corruption in the green room with Grim. Okay,
Yeah. I missed the first green room. I was so sick. Still.
I'm sorry, Trey, I interrupted you. What did you say, hon?
No, I'm sorry. I was saying sorry. I missed Grim's first green room. I was so sick.
I'm sure Grim will be back.
That'd be cute.
I do think that Grim had fun. But again, as Nick said, hugs, kiddo. You might be an adult, but you're still going to be a kiddo. I call Zach kiddo.
I still call my little sister kiddo.
Yeah, I mean,
My little
My
sister's,
son is 33. I still call him kiddo.
I was gonna say, yeah. Like my little sister's only 5 years younger than me, and yeah.
I think my
My
parents.
eldest sister is 61, and I call her kiddo.
Yeah.
I was just going to say I get called kiddo by my parents, and they're in their 70s.
Yeah, my dad still calls me kiddo, so it's one of those nicknames. No matter how old you are, you just don't grow out of.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I don't think Dad will be joining us tonight. He has been feeling under the weather, so he's trying to get rested up before Thanksgiving, and then the week after when he goes under the knife for surgery. So no wonder why I've been feeling like I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off.
That's happened.
Yeah. Then Dan goes, you aren't locked in here with us. You're now locked in with us.
Right.
And
The door's unlocked. We just choose to stay.
I know, that's the thing. Doors can come and go as they want. Nick says Facepalm Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. Where the countertops are always the right height.
And the balls are always
Dan
It's
goes,
not locked. It's just Nick stood too close to it. Yeah, too close to it with the Nick field.
Carl says poor Dale got gassed by the oven probably. I don't know what it is. And Kitty goes, you already did quite a job corrupting Ruby, so
We are innocent.
And Dan said if you should ship my dad a case of Southern Comfort. No. Mm-mm. He's good. He's fine.
so much tea. Meyer has a sugar cookie tea that is amazing. It tastes
You gotta
like
either speak up or get closer to your microphone, dear.
But I was comfy. Meyer has a sugar cookie tea that is so amazing. It tastes like those Loft House, like the really crumbly sugar cookies with the super thick frosting.
Oh, the ones that you either love or hate.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
But like it's not overly sweet. It implies a sugar cookie. Let's put it that way. It's really good, though. It's really good. And it's a white caffeine-free tea. Ooh. Oh, yeah.
All right. And we are just over an hour in. So we're going to play a couple of ads here. And, get up, stretch, run down the hall if you need to. But we will be back after this
Auto
short
quickly.
break.
It's time to scan, that is the plan, with Carl and Dawn to catch a fawn or unicorn. We're so forlorn, we got a cap, so here's our rep. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we've got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too. Munsey is good exercise, good for your heart and for your thighs. Dawn is such a lovely lass. Come on, Dawn, get off your chair. Munsey,
Jeff.
we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too.
Hi, I'm Lori Calcaterra from the Tuesday Morning Brew, and I have a hot take for you. My friends, I am tired of remix, reboot, recycle, sequel, prequel. Aren't you? Like, where is all the new stuff? I want to know what's new in comics, in movies, in novels, and music. But for that, my friend, you gotta go to indie. Here on the Tuesday Morning Brew, we like to go right to the source. I interview indie creators, writers, artists, musicians, novelists, actors, you name it. They're all on the show, and it helps us keep a pulse on what's new, what's poppin', and what people are passionate about. Join us on Roku every week and other platforms live on Tuesdays. And no matter if you're drinking coffee, tea, or the tears of your readers, make sure you tune in to the Tuesday Morning Brew.
In the early days of the Korean War, an underage boy ran away from his family's farm in West Virginia to join the Army. He quickly transferred to the Air Corps and became a fighter pilot. Somehow, he became useful to several alphabet agencies, so he was recruited to help them during the Cold War. Eventually, he got tired of being a spy and tried to retire. Fate had other ideas. These are some of the early adventures of Captain Tom Darby of the U.S. Army Air Corps. From before that fateful night, he rode his motorcycle around a curve too fast on a back road in rural Georgia and accidentally began a new life entirely.
All right. We are back. We're going to play... Oh, what song are we going to play? We're going to go over to the Neverbank on a Learning Curve album and do track number 12, a somewhat lighter shade of fail.
Oh, wait. I'm kind of translucent. Nick said that Griff is loved, you guys are loved, but y'all drive me to the headache meds. We all do that to each other. And there's a chair, and I don't know, did my Jeff come through?
It did.
Okay. And Dan's asking if he's a hobbit because he wants a second supper. I don't see anything wrong with that, Dan. You didn't eat for a while when you were feeling sick, so you need to get some nutrition back in you. Woody says, hurrah! Want. I know it. I can read Dan Rum speak.
That's a talent.
Yeah. And Nick said Gandalf hung with the hobbits, Dan.
This is true.
There's no denying and arguing on that one. Woody's saying, and Dan goes, I'm always hungry now. I've lost 55 pounds this year. I know, and that's not a good thing, Daniel. Go eat second supper. Carl goes, we need another episode of Killer Karen and another Munzie Show episode. Grim says, check your email. Okay, I know. I need to get on. I need to get on to Rebecca about doing CFI, and I need to get about doing the Munzie Show, and yeah, I'll get there maybe eventually. I will. It just takes me a while sometimes.
And puzzle streams.
I actually contemplated doing one yesterday, and I just didn't make it there.
Yeah, it happens.
But it is in the works, because now I can't do puzzles out in the garage because it's cold, and so, well, you know.
There are seasons to the streams. It's like OMG says.
When did it turn cold?
Huh?
When did it turn cold?
For some of us, it's always cold.
Southerners.
Excuse you? I'm as
Yeah,
angry as you are.
you should feel that.
Yeah, I felt it.
Miss grew up in Minnesota, so this ain't cold.
It's amazing what being out of Minnesota for 20 years does to you, though. By the way, it'll be, okay, I say 20 years. Literally, I moved out of Illinois, or moved to Illinois 19 years ago tomorrow. So when I say 20 years, it's close enough at this point in time.
Right.
Oh, that's so cool, Rich. Let me make you big.
Oh, that's cool.
Why won't it? There we go.
That's Missy Shub.
That is crazy.
It is engraved on the bottom, but
There you go.
It does what it's supposed to do. Oh, wait. Am I supposed to hold on here? What's it say on the bottom?
Nice.
Nice.
Nightshade. Sweet.
and then my mug. Well, one of them.
Oh, hold on here. I gotta make you big again.
Circuit.
Ooh.
My puppy.
I've also got one that looks like a wooden stein out there.
Fish has been busy, busy, busy.
All right. Mike Jimmy's
Oh, my
page
picture's
is
busy,
done.
busy, busy.
Ooh. Did you want to bigonate yourself and kind of go through and show us what it's all looking like? Because you have options. You can do that if you want.
No, because I'd have to switch over. I'd have to try and get OBS to switch to a different display capture. So
Okay. That works. Let's see here. Dan says, Dawn, I'm supposed to be 175 pounds. I got to 250 before I retired. Oh, jeez. Supposed to be and where you should be and blah, blah, blah. It's all blah, blah, blah. And Carl
I haven't
said,
seen 250 since my senior year.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be under 160, and I look skeletal at that. So,
Yeah, they want me at 135, and that ain't happening.
180 here.
yeah,
We don't talk about what the military says I'm supposed to be.
yeah.
207.
Okay.
Well, when I worked at INDOT, we used to have to do a yearly physical thing to we could get lower health insurance if we did this physical and hit certain numbers, this, that, and the other. And one of it was was your BMI. One of the engineers lost points because of his BMI.
Yeah.
And it wasn't due to fat. It was just that muscular.
Got to trim.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He
I
wasn't
mean,
happy.
especially in the LaPorte district, in Indiana in general, it's farming country. You got a
That was
bunch of
Pat Pat.
farmers. And Pat Pat wasn't that big.
Well, he was very broad in the shoulders, though,
Yeah,
because they
Right.
actually measured your chest, and that's how he ended up losing points.
yeah. The BMI thing is so stupid.
But that was also the same group that they did my blood pressure after poking my finger. And it came out as 121/80. 121/80.
Oh, yeah.
And she looks at me dead serious and goes, "You're pre-hypertensive."
Technically, anybody that's not hypertensive is pre-hypertensive.
Would you like to use this?
It was it was the worst.
Like, that is 1 point above normal.
Yeah.
And you just poked my damn finger twice.
You stabbed me.
According to
And
the
then
World
told me my
Health
blood pressure
Organization,
was up.
anything under 140 for your systolic is normal.
Yeah. It was one of those, like, they came to the district building and did it in the conference room. So I'm pretty sure they were making money, like, by being like, oh, we found somebody hypertensive. We found somebody diabetic. Like, I'm pretty sure they were making money doing that.
I have to have a special meter from my nephrologist. My nephrologist says I have to have a special meter. It's not their meter. It's just they want me to have a special meter that talks to me.
See, I have the same blood pressure my mom did. Mine's always low. Except for that day, apparently.
Well, you just got stabbed.
And mom's was so low, the way the doctor knew she had gone into labor with me was the fact that she finally hit 120/80.
My blood pressure comes down after a blood glucose check. I will learn how to speak here eventually. It's not like I do it for a living.
Overrated.
Yeah, they took her blood pressure and nurse goes, oh yeah, she's 120/80, and doc goes, okay, let's go, and she's like,
what?
What? She's like, doc goes, that's high for her.
It seems to have doctors that know you.
Yeah. Anyway.
And Carl says that I've been off my game and we need to get back on the horse. Keisha! I'm gonna get Keisha. I do. It's just, I know it's weird because I feel like I'm not moving forward. I'm not moving backward. I'm just kind of sideways right now. I'm crab styling right now. So I'll get there. I don't have the red dress to put on either right now to crab style with you, Jesus. I did not play it. Nope, was not me.
By the way, the clip is called Thesis.
Okay.
So it's easy to find.
I was going to say, you just a crab style.
It's like the last one in the...
Oh, there it is.
So everyone goes out to look for it.
And Carl says that, Dan, I'm losing weight too. Work will make you fat. Depends on what you're doing. And Nick said, Grim Diana Bones, you are a fink.
Alrighty.
Okay. I don't know what Grim Diana is, but I'm hoping that there's some clarification.
Grim.
Oh. Okay. Grim. Okay. I got it. I apparently can't see point A to point B. Nick says, sharing images of Chinese food I cannot have. Oh, Grim, that's me. Oh.
Well played, though. Well played. To the email?
That he said, Grim
to
said,
the
email. Dang. You know what happened if somebody sent me a picture out of, like, spite or whatever of a tomato something or another? I'd be very sad and I'd cry. I probably could at this point in time. Girls saying, great work, Joe. And Dan goes, I've been out of Michigan for 65 years and I still get cold from the 3 years I lived there. Yeah. And Dan goes, but yes, Joe, you are also 2 feet taller than him.
Well, 250 isn't, what I'm supposed to be at. I'm just saying I haven't seen 250 since high school.
Donna was told to be around 210 to 220, and she's at 219 right now. Good job, Donna. You look really good.
Yeah.
You are looking good. So, and Carl's saying, "Yay,
Apparently,
Donna."
I gained 2 pounds when I went to the doctor, and he was grumpy with me. I'm like, Doc, last time you weighed me, I was in shorts and sneakers. I'm in hiking boots, full compression, and jeans. You think it might be my clothes?
Right.
And Acres of Movies is saying hello. So Stacy, hello, welcome, joining us tonight.
Hello.
Yeah.
And Nick said a discussion about taser targeting solutions springs to mind. No. Grim said, now look at your email, Nick. Uh-oh. And Dave goes, Donna, the best way to never worry about what a doctor tells you is to don't waste money on doctors. Just live the way you were raised. I don't have a choice.
Hey, Nick, what were you trying to upload to Cloudflare yesterday? Wasn't that the site that went down that took down like half the country?
Yep.
Yeah, for once it wasn't AWS.
And Stacy saying Woody Harrelson for Brainiac.
Woody Harrelson for Brainiac?
And Stacy loves the piano, etc. background. If you're talking about the background of the music background, Dan Hollifield, that's his music. You can find that at Bandcamp. If you're talking about the background of the show itself, that is actually something that Joey did.
I think she's talking about my background.
Oh, your background. Oh. Which
is
that means that you're sitting in Lori Calcaterra's house.
Yeah.
Because we definitely don't have a grand piano.
In the basement.
Or, full windows or a door leading outside in the basement.
But you do have a rocket in your basement.
Yeah.
Why did that just source like that? Good God.
Because you have a rocket in your basement.
Solar flares.
Because it can, and it did.
Uh-oh. Things happen when you're in when there's a rocket in your basement.
Time gets all wibbly wobbly.
Mm-hmm. Carl said the new doctor thought his thyroid was being lazy and put him on medicine to make him feel more active. Don said, gee, thanks. You could be active in other ways, Carl. You don't have to be, but that's an option.
The little blue pill.
Oh, Grim's saying to look at the Discord.
I know Don was going to say hell no to that, but...
It's SHG Discord. That must be where the food's at. And Grim, Jolenia, Jolie, so glorious tastiness, it's cruel, I say, from Nick. ... Uh-oh, you got ... dotted.
He ellipsed her to them.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Ooh. Donna says that I have a full-length leather and suede coat. When I wear it, I don't carry a purse because it has huge pockets. I had a doctor's appointment and had to weigh in, continued. I started to take the coat off, and the 90-pound nurse told me I didn't need to. I just looked at her and handed her the coat. She almost went to her knees under the weight.
Right.
I agreed then that she needed to take the coat off. Exactly. Why would they not want you to take the coat off?
I've gone and started taking off my shoes, and they're like, "Oh, you don't need to do that." And I'm like, "They're steel toes." I do. It's going to be a lot more accurate. I do.
I want to know how much I weigh, not my crap.
Right.
Yeah. Unless you want to know for laughs. I would like to know the before and after.
And Nick said, I don't know what you're talking about, Rich. I wasn't checking the Lidl dynamics. No hardware printed blasters, only to have the site implode.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
He also said, stop talking about Joe's basement rocket, woman. I'm trying to focus. Would it be bad to say that it's Zach's rocket that's in Joe's basement?
Right.
But here's the thing: did the rocket come in through the back door?
Side door.
Oh dear. Carl says, focus on
We
China.
don't kink shame around here. We might kink question.
Oh yeah.
And he says, that is what I'm trying to do, Carl. Focus on the Chinese food. Grim says, Nick can't have any. Mm-hmm. And Dan said, Carl is the yardstick by which we all are measured. From what Donna says, there might be some accuracy to that. Carl goes, I don't know about that, Dan. Grim says he's going to fight me.
D-word, definitely a D-word.
Jake says, no, Rich, it came in like a wrecking ball.
That sounds good.
And then Dan said, she came in through the bathroom window. Because we're all our own worst enemy.
I may have traumatized one of the contractors. Poor guy. He's not used to me cracking the jokes on the job site, you know. Because you got to break him in a little slower, and he's new. And, you're out on the side of the road. You don't want to break them and, like, have them wander into traffic. Well, we were doing one of those. We were in the yard, so it was a lot safer. And one of the guys that knows me started making jokes, so we're going back and forth, and this poor guy, just, all I hear is, oh my God, geez, oh my God, and he just keeps turning red, turning and walking away. And I just hear, she's as bad as us. She's just quieter about it, guy. And I'm like,
I just wait till shots are fired first.
Rita. Donna said, yes, Chinese. Only 8 days and we'll be at the Chinese buffet for Thanksgiving.
oh yeah.
Yeah, 8 days and I gotta cook a turkey.
8 days and it's going to be someone's birthday.
It's going to be somebody's birthdays. And I swear to God, everybody's birthdays in November. I know you parents everybody seems like lately everybody I know their parents had a really good Valentine's Day many years ago.
Nope, my dad had a good birthday.
Grim saying that, Nick, I don't want to see you as Miley Cyrus in that music video.
Next Wednesday on Lip Sync Battle.
Next Wednesday when Nick's doing art, that's what somebody's got to request. Nick on a wrecking ball. Kitty said, Chinese food for Thanksgiving? Sounds all right to me. I'd do it.
Your guys' was Thanksgiving.
They just had it a couple weeks ago, didn't they?
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was earlier than I thought it was in October for some reason.
October 10th, isn't it?
About a month ago.
Hi,
Indigo.
A month ago.
And Grim goes, it's Thanksgiving. Yes, next week is Thanksgiving. And it goes, Grim, you are due for your new martial education. Ooh. Donna says, Kitty, since it's the two of us, we do buffet every Thanksgiving, Christmas Day. Makes sense. Carl says, no cooking, no cleanup, and you can eat whatever you like at the buffet. Ruby says that they can have Chinese and Indian food. And Dan goes, actually, Lindsay did break into a Beatles studio by climbing through a bathroom window, but she didn't get to meet anyone.
And before you go on to the next message, Dawn,
Just say, Lindsay she was already such a high notch, but she just notched up even higher.
before you go on to the next message, do like either the Twitch or the Kick version. That way it's all there, because The YouTube version actually cuts off part of it into separate messages.
Okay. Okay. We'll do it under my kit. Ha!
Yeah.
Just to downstate from Dubby. The IndieCD 10 code will give you 30% off through the end of the month. Head over to www.dubby.gg to get either caffeinated or uncaffeinated flavors for your water. Nice.
The lemonade is really good.
Sweet.
Yeah, the
30
lemonade is really good.
That's oof. Nick said he doesn't do art that would get him fired, and that might get him fired. Out of a cannon. By Manda. That's funny. And Carl said Lindsay was naughty as a youngster. It sounds like it. That's awesome, though. Kitty said that she hasn't bugged Thesis. Book, and everyone needs to bug Thesis to start his cooking segment for his channel. I'm not quicheing. I'm just rereading what was said. Because apparently I'm on the quiche list too.
You're not supposed to be giving away trade secrets, damn it.
And Dan said she once got winked at by Donovan on a double-decker bus too. Oh, that's so cool. Sunshine Superman. If you don't know who Donovan is, you do know who. Season of the Witch.
Mm.
Must be the season of the wind. Okay. In case you guys needed a very bad rendition of it. I sang the bad rendition, so that makes you go want to actually listen to the song for the good rendition and how it should actually be sang.
I do it for copyright reasons. They don't want to claim what I sing. They're like, that wasn't ours. We don't know what that was. But I think I'm gonna tap out, y'all.
I was gonna say we've been on for an hour and a half, and it's our first night back. So, Lindsay is so cool, and I sometimes fear I'm not worthy of her love. Yes, you two are worthy.
Really cool.
Get the bapper. Get the bapper. We need the bapper.
Oh, I move stuff around so you get.
Thank you. You got bapped, Dan. Carl said nobody's trying to copyright the Bunzi song. Just saying. Oh, there is it. There is the squeegee of knowledge.
I lost my red flag though. I need to make a new red flag.
Yes. So what'd you get done, Foxy? I want to see.
Everything we do a red flag?
Oh, I had a red flag
one red
ready to
flag.
go.
Come on.
Focus.
I see nose. I see eyes.
I see a fox. I see a kitten cat. That's where he's not.
Oh. What? I thought it was eyes and a nose. It's ears and the eyes. Aw.
Yeah, I was just kind of doodly tonight.
Hey, doodling. There's nothing wrong with a doodle.
Doodling is fun.
And by the way, Thesis Nick said manual.
No.
Dan said list is quite dead, Carl. And Nick said Trey, Dawn, H, and H2 is plugging right along. I know I need to get caught up in the pages. I'm behind. I'm behind on everything. I'm behind on life.
I was gonna say I've been sick for like a month, so.
Carl says, Dan, nobody tells me anything. So, well, we are going to tell you at this point in time. We're going to go ahead and call it for the evening. Does anybody else want to show what they were accomplished tonight before we log off? Art-wise. I'm assuming that this is Rich wanting to.
You got quite a bit of the gold rings on there.
Wow.
Nice.
Good
I got a
job.
bunch on there.
For all the effing around we were doing, he really got He really plugged along on that. Looks good.
Well, I've been watching Boston Legal, and I've been pre-opening the rings that I'm going to need. So I'm not sitting here having to dig around half the show opening the rings and trying to find the rings. I also figured I'd start because red's the next stripe that I need to get into. So I figured if I actually managed to get through the gold tonight, I could at least start on the red.
Awesome.
But I've just been watching Boston Legal and opening rings. Well, opening and closing rings.
For Liz, and Nick said he may have to force Saints and Hellfire 2 to end on a cliffhanger, but because there may be aggressive pigeons. Okay. Dan goes, well, consoling his widows was quite a task, and Carl's saying goodnight. Everybody goes, Foxy, you're focused among all the chaos is admirable.
Right.
Trey behind you.
God damn it, Nick.
Oh my god, that was the cutest. I got busted looking.
I wasn't even looking mad at him. I turned around just like trying not to laugh.
And he's giving that, oh shit. Hi Mom, I love you, look.
Alright, so I'm going to ask this now, since next week is the holiday. Do we want to do a show next week?
I
won't be here, so
I'm gonna say no, just because we're gonna be heading up to Minnesota the next morning early.
Gotcha.
I'm okay either way.
Rich, what do you think?
If people do something, I'll show up. If people don't, I'll probably still end up doing something chainmail related anyway. So who knows? I might toss something up on, Ring Dude Rich if we don't do something.
Okie
What about you, Joey and Trey?
I ain't got shit going on, so I'm on vacation next week.
Hey, you want to go to Minnesota? No.
Nope.
You don't want to hang out with Viv and Dale?
I don't travel any farther north than I have to in the wintertime.
Right.
It's still autumn.
Tell that to Lake Michigan.
Any of the Great Lakes.
True.
Then she's heading to the land of 10,000 lakes and 3 fish, one of which is in a freezer.
Joey breaks me right at the last
That was
second.
so bad that I got hobo to leave.
Our cat did not leave his throne, and you got him to leave.
But with that, folks, we will see you possibly next week. If not, we will see you the week after. Behind the Code is coming back next Tuesday. And then there will be a 1-week break on Behind the Code because I didn't think about it. We have our Parks Board meeting the following week. So,
Oh, crap. We did.
but Behind the Code will be back next Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, and we're gonna keep plugging away at the IndieCD site. The second page is almost done already because Taylor doesn't have that much on here. So might be able to get through a couple different pages. Taylor is one though that I have to figure out how I'm going to do the images. So anyway, with that being said, good night, everybody.
Night.
Good night.
Hasta la bye-bye.